Welcome to www.theaustraliantest.com, your trusted resource for Australian Citizenship Test preparation with 12 years of experience. In this video, we will present 20 unique multiple-choice questions drawn directly from the official guide, Australian Citizenship, Our Common Bond. Each question comes with a detailed explanation to enhance your understanding. Please do not skip and watch continuously for the best learning experience. Do not forget to share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let's get started.
Question 1. What does the black color on the top half of the Australian Aboriginal flag represent? Option A, Aboriginal people of Australia. Option B, the Torres Straits Island groups. Option C, a spiritual relation to the land. Option D, the night sky. The correct answer is Aboriginal people of Australia. Explanation. The top half of the Australian Aboriginal flag is black and represents the Aboriginal people of Australia. Question 2. Which statement about freedom of association in Australia is true? Option A, joining political parties is prohibited. Option B, joining social groups is not allowed. Option C, Australians are free to join any legal organization. Option D, joining trade unions is mandatory. The correct answer is Australians are free to join any legal organization. Explanation. Australians are free to join any legal organization, such as a political party, trade union, religious, cultural, or social group. People can also choose not to join. Question 3. What is the minimum age to apply for a career in the Australian Navy? Option A, 15 years. Option B, 18 years. Option C, 22 years. Option D, 25 years. The correct answer is 18 years. Explanation. Australian citizens have the right to apply for a job in the Australian Defence Force, the Army, Navy, and Air Force at the age of 18. Question 4. What is the party or coalition of parties with the second largest number of members in the House of Representatives called? Option A, the ruling party. Option B, the opposition. Option C, the second party. Option D, the minority. The correct answer is the opposition. Explanation. The party or coalition of parties with the second largest number of members in the House of Representatives is known as the opposition. Question 5. Where is the Union Jack located on the Australian national flag? Option A, center. Option B, top right corner. Option C, top left corner. Option D, bottom left corner. The correct answer is top left corner. Explanation. The flag of the United Kingdom, known as the Union Jack, is in the top left corner of the Australian national flag. It represents Australia's history of British settlement. Question 6. Why did people from around the world come to New South Wales and Victoria in 1851? Option A, to seek fortune after gold was discovered. Option B, to establish new farms. Option C, to escape political unrest. Option D, to join the British colonies. The correct answer is to seek fortune after gold was discovered. Explanation. In 1851, gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria. People from all around the world came to these colonies to try their luck at making a fortune. Question 7. Why is communicating in English important for living and working in Australia? Option A. English is the only language allowed. Option B. It is required by law. Option C. It is necessary for education, employment, and integration. Option D. It is only important for government jobs. The correct answer is it is necessary for education, employment, and integration. Explanation: communicating in English is important for making the most of living and working in Australia, as it is necessary for education, employment, and integration into Australian society. Question 8. In which part of the Northern Territory is the red desert soil found? Option A. East. Option B. North. Option C. South. Option D. West. The correct answer is south. Explanation: the Northern Territory has tropical areas in the north and red desert soil in the south. Question 9. What is the House of Representatives sometimes called? Option A. House of Senate. Option B. Upper House. Option C. Lower House. Option D. People's Chamber. The correct answer is Lower House. Explanation: the House of Representatives is sometimes called the Lower House or the People's House. Question 10. Who are considered Indigenous people in Australia? Option A. People from Tasmania and mainland Australia. Option B. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Option C. People from islands north of Queensland. Option D. People from Queensland and mainland Australia. The correct answer is Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Explanation: Australia's first inhabitants were the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. They are the Indigenous people of Australia and have the oldest continuing cultures in the world. Question 11. Does every Australian mainland territory and state have its own capital? Option A. True. Option B. False. Option C. Only states have capitals. Option D. Only territories have capitals. The correct answer is true. Explanation: Canberra is Australia's capital city, and each state and mainland territory has its own capital. Question 12. What type of freedom allows people to express their views through art, literature, music, and film? Option A. Freedom of travel. Option B. Freedom of expression. Option C. Freedom of speech. Option D. Freedom of assembly. The correct answer is freedom of expression. Explanation: freedom of expression allows people to express their views through art, film, music, and literature. Question 13. What separates Tasmania from the Australian mainland? Option A. Tasmania Strait. Option B. Victoria Strait. Option C. Bass Strait. Option D. Cook Strait. The correct answer is Bass Strait. Explanation: Tasmania is the smallest state separated from the mainland by Bass Strait. Much of the island has unspoiled wilderness landscapes. Question 14. What is the capital city of Queensland? Option A, Canberra. Option B, Brisbane. Option C, Sydney. Option D, Adelaide. The correct answer is Brisbane. Explanation: Queensland is the second largest state. It includes the Torres Strait Islands in the north, tropical rainforests, temperate coastal areas, and an often dry inland. The Great Barrier Reef runs along its eastern coast. Queensland's capital city is Brisbane. Question 15. What does the shield in the center of the Commonwealth coat of arms represent? Option A, the 6 states and federation. Option B, the 6 British colonies. Option C, Australia's military shield. Option D, 10 states and federation. The correct answer is the 6 states and federation. Explanation: the shield in the center of the Commonwealth coat of arms represents the 6 states and federation. Question 16. Are kangaroos and emus native Australian animals? Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, only kangaroos are native. Option D, only emus are native. The correct answer is true. Explanation: kangaroos are native Australian animals and emus are native Australian birds. Question 17. What does the rule of law mean in Australia? Option A, Australian people enforce the law. Option B, no person or group is above the law. Option C, only government officials are above the law. Option D, laws apply differently to different groups. The correct answer is no person or group is above the law. Explanation: the rule of law means that no person or group is above the law. All Australians, including those in positions of power, must obey Australia's laws. Question 18. How should new migrants become leaders in various fields in Australia? Option A, through their wealth or class status. Option B, through their family background. Option C, through their hard work and talents. Option D, through political connections. The correct answer is through their hard work and talents. Explanation: Australians believe in a fair society where everyone deserves a fair go. This means that what someone achieves in life should be a result of their hard work and talents, rather than their wealth or background. Question 19. How did the British colonies unite to form a single Australian nation? Option A, through revolution and bloodshed. Option B, through foreign intervention. Option C, through negotiation and referendum. Option D, through military conquest. The correct answer is through negotiation and referendum. Explanation: Australians are proud that their nation did not emerge through revolution or bloodshed, but through negotiation and referendum. Question 20. Who is responsible for maintaining peace and order in the community? Option A, the jury. Option B, the judge. Option C, the police. Option D, the military. The correct answer is the police. Explanation: the police maintain peace and order in the community. It is their job to protect life and property, They are independent of the government.
Thanks for watching. We hope you answered all the questions correctly and this practice test helped you prepare for your Australian Citizenship Test. Remember to check out www.theaustraliantest.com for more free resources and practice tests. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful content. Good luck on your journey to Australian citizenship.